Did you hear about the boy who swallowed a flashlight? He hiccuped with delight.
It's draw time with Mr. Mayberry. Time to draw.
Well, hello and welcome back to Draw Time with Mr. Mayberry. This is day number 2 of camping week, and today we're going to be drawing a flashlight. So let's get started. It's time to draw. We're going to be drawing the flashlight at an angle like this today. I wanted to make it look like it's coming out at us in 3D. So I'm going to start off, this is something a little bit different. I'm going to start off with the center of the handle of the flashlight, the main part. And I want to have, so I have the right direction. This is actually the middle. This line you can make a little bit lighter because we'll be erasing that before we're through. Then at the end of that, I'm going to make an oval for the end of the flashlight. And I want half of it on this side of the line and half of it on this side. This is the front of the flashlight. And I want to get that the right angle. I want this to be perpendicular to the center of the flashlight. So it's kind of like a T that's turned upside down. So there's the front of the flashlight. Now, for the front part of the flashlight here, the top part, these two lines slant in from the end, and then we make a curve that's same as that right here. Okay, so this is the front part of the flashlight. And then we make the long tube, the handle that you hold on to, and it should stay the same width apart all the way back. Now your lines may not be perfectly straight when you start, but if you work with them a little bit, you can get them to look straighter. Okay, and then the back part of the flashlight is going to have the same curve that we have at the front. Okay, so we have the basic design laid out here. Now we're going to add some details. I'm going to go to the front and make a second curve here. This is for the inside edge of the flashlight where the lens is. It follows this same curve as it's on the outside. Then inside there I want to make, this is in the center, I want to make a curve here for the bulb. This is the part that lights up. Alright. Now this flashlight that I'm drawing, it has some ridges around the edge of this front part. So I'm going to make some lines all going the same direction. They're all parallel all the way around the edge here. And then over here we're going to make a button for the on-off switch. And for that I'm using a parallelogram. I'm going to make a line that slants to the right, and it's part of it's on this side of the top edge of the flashlight and part of it's on the other side. And I'm going to do the same here. And I'm going to connect those two. And this is the button that you turn the flashlight on and off with. Now it's on top of, it overlaps the flashlight itself, so I'm going to erase this part right here. You cannot see this, it's behind there. And there's right in the center of it, there's a little oval. This is the button, or this is like where it's attached to the flashlight. This also has some ridges on it. I'm going to put them across the middle. And then I want to make it look like this button is actually sticking up off of the flashlight. So I'm going to make 3 little short lines. These two are going to slant down towards the right, and this one's going to actually slant down towards the left. And then we're going to attach those to make our button here have some thickness to it. Alright, so this is the on and off switch. And then one last detail that we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and erase this center line that we used at the beginning. And to give this flashlight some texture, and also this is what was on the one that I'm using to draw. It has these curved lines around the outside edge all the way back. Now you may not want to have these on your flashlight, but this, to me, this helps it look even more 3D. You want to make the lines curve going all the way back. They don't have to be real dark, they can just be light. But these curve all the way back, follow the same shape and same direction as this curve on the back and this curve on the front. So this is our drawing for today of flashlight. Well, now that we know how to draw a flashlight, let's take some time and see how we can add that to the big picture. Okay, well here's what our big picture looks like so far. Here's the tent that we did yesterday in the foreground, and then in the background I've added some more trees. They're just across the water, so they're not super small. I decided to put a man holding the flashlight that we've drawn today over here on the other side of the edge of the water here. And so let's take a closer look at that. So here's a close-up. This man is holding the flashlight that we've drawn today, and he's walking along the edge of the water and looking for something, not quite sure what. But this is what our big picture looks like today. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for taking time to draw with me. I hope you'll come back tomorrow. And remember, if you want to be a good artist, do a little drawing every day.
Summer, 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 summertime. Oh yeah, that's a keeper.